And I did not see Nelly go get in the shower when they got back to the house. No tea, no shade. I just saw him ready to run another fade. He wanted to run a fade with Maul. Like, before you run the fade with Maul, run the fade with some soap and water on that. You feel me? Like, you tripping. You swinging around garbage. You swinging around old plastic forks. You swinging around old, what they be eating in New Orleans? Beignets. Beignet crust. Crawfish shells all in your armpits, baby. Okay.
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they drawers. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be recapping Playboys New Orleans episodes 7 and 8. Y'all know I was sick last week, so I didn't really get to recap a lot of the shows. So I'm playing catch up right now. So episode 7 and 8 recapping this one video right here. So if you would like to know the tea, how I felt about these two episodes, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. Y'all heard that? My throat. Yeah. Now let's get it. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to kind of just run through episode 7, and then I'm going to do like the full recap for episode 8. Like, I'm going to just do a real quick little run through. I'm really just going to talk about the phase that were ran in episode 7. And then, you know what I'm saying, hop into episode 8. So, episode 7 picked up when they were still on the strip. And Man was asking Nelly, like, do you need that? Because apparently they said that Maul told Man that Nelly said he need that. But Nelly didn't say that. And it was just a whole bunch of back and forth. I'm not going to lie. It's like Man just be, he be the one that need that. Like, Man just been wanting to run another fade ever since he got October. It's like Man just seemed like he thirsty to just run another fade. Like, it's giving very much bully vibes. No shade. But I told y'all. I felt like Nelly was going to get done up. I told y'all he was just, all the episodes, he was just talking too tough, too much for me. I told y'all in my other recaps. I'm like, I feel like Nelly going to end up getting done up. And that's what happened when him and Man run that fade. Man put him in the trash can. Literally. Had that boy folded up in the trash. I'm like, come on, man, let him get up out the trash at least, like, cause that's crazy. Like, he was in the trash, like, on the strip in New Orleans, like, Mardi Gras season. Like, do you know how many people and how much trash and how much, like, you might as well put him in the sewer, baby. That's disgusting. And I did not see Nelly go get in the shower when they got back to the house. No tea, no shade. I just saw him ready to run another fade. He wanted to run a fade with Maul. Like, before you run the fade with Maul, run the fade with some soap and water on that. You feel me? Like, you tripping. You swinging around garbage. You swinging around old plastic forks. You swinging around old, what they be eating in New Orleans? Beignets. Beignet crust. Crawfish shells all in your armpits, baby. Okay. So, and then he kept trying to make the excuse like, oh, he lucky I was tipsy. He lucky. Baby, tipsy, sober, drunk, whatever you want to call it, baby, he tore you. It's no excuse. It's like Man is just too big. Like, so I really don't think it matters if you tipsy, sober, whatever. Man is just too big, baby. He gonna weigh you out. Like, Man gives me like boy version of that girl Billy Barbie from Nowthatstv. I think she was on South Central Baddies. He give me like he the boy version of her. Like, just so thirsty to run a fade because you know you big and burly and people can't really get with your big size. Like, I don't like that. Okay. So when they get back to the house, you know, Nelly was just saying like he feel like he want to run a fade with Maul because he said like he feel like it's all Maul's fault that he even had to run the fade with Man. And Maul claims that he heard Nelly like whispering stuff under his breath. I guess, like, I don't know. The cameras didn't really catch it, so it's right now it's just he said, she said. I ain't gonna lie, Maul do seem a little messy, so I do feel like Maul might have made that up. No shade. And I like Maul, but I feel like I feel like he might have made that up for a little scene. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he knew that Man was gonna put him in a dumpster, put him in the sewer. You know what I mean? Wrap him up like some takeout from the Chinese spot. I don't know if Man knew he was gonna do that. I mean, I don't know if Maul knew that Man was gonna do that. But yeah, that's what had happened. So Nelly kept talking about he wanted to run his fade with Maul. So he swung on Maul, and Maul cousin Sean ended up jumping in. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was like, hold on, cause the dude Sean, he been quiet as the church mouse this whole season. So I ain't know that he get like that, but he gets like that, baby. Never judge a book by its cover. Okay, my lesson is learned, Sean, because I did not know you get active, baby. But yeah, so he jumped in or whatever. The security broke it up. And Kai had asked him, like, why did you jump in there? And Sean didn't even answer. He just popped on Kai. I'm like, yo, I was not expecting Sean to be like this. Like, he seems so quiet and sweet, but I guess he say I'm quiet and sweet, but I ain't for none, sister. Okay, I know that's right. So Nelly and Maul decides to run another fade, because security had broken up. Maul said when Nelly swung on him the first time he missed, but it's just the fact that you tried to swing on me in general. So I'm not gonna lie, for Nelly to be that much bigger than Maul, he was not doing nothing. I mean, neither one of them really like ate each other up on that round. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Nelly definitely was not like tapping Maul like that. I did see that it seemed like Maul landed a few more than Nelly. So I'm going to get that round to Maul. But Nelly, for you to be like double his size, I thought you would do how Man been doing, y'all. I told you. Nelly, you too big for that. No shade. Okay, so Sean and Kai decide to run a fade. And I love Kai. Y'all know I've been giving him his L's all the episodes, but I give that round to Sean. Like, it was like at the end, Sean had that face and just was mink, Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had minked him up at the end. And Kai kept talking about his mouth was bleeding now. Your mouth looked like ketchup. Your mouth looked like ketchup. Baby, okay, but he still tagged you more times. I'm sorry, friend. Like, whether his mouth looked like ketchup, because he kept saying it, like, for the last 10 minutes of the episode, he kept saying, but his mouth looked like ketchup too. His mouth looked like ketchup. Like, he kept saying it, like, go look at his mouth though. Like, gee, his mouth looked like ketchup too, but he still got the W on you. Like, okay, like, let's get into it. No shade. Like, you did not eat that one, Kai. I ain't gonna hold you, but I still like you. Okay. So Man just kept trying to get involved with I think that Man saw all the fades getting ran and he was just getting amped up and he was like, oh, that was supposed to be my fade that Nelly ran with Maul. He like, that was supposed to be my fade. It's like, no, it was not. You already put the man in the trash. Literally. You already put the man in the trash. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I would want to come back to TV again after y'all saw me get put in the trash on the street, in the alley. Like what? You got put in the trash, G? But Man, he just kept, he wanted to get involved. He kept trying to go run a fade with Nelly again. Kept just bothering him. Like, oh, security, like, come on, man. Like, what? Like, so he ends up running another fade with Nelly. Of course, whooped him down again, all on top of him. He got him a little worse this round, even though it wasn't in the trash. It seemed like he got him a little worse this round, but it's like, man, you already just did this outside. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't really like Man. I just don't. I do not like him on here. Okay. So then we got Daro and D Scott. They run a fade because if you guys remember on the previous episode, D Scott was like, he felt like Daro should go home because he boring. He not doing nothing. He felt like he was dry. I mean, no tea, no shade. We're going to call a spade a spade. Before this little altercation, Daro has been dry this whole season. He has been MIA. I forgot he was even there half the time until D Scott pointed out and said he felt like he should go home. So it's like, even though that's my Chicago, my Chicago peeps, you know what I'm saying, Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? Period. But he has been dry this whole entire season. But they end up running the fade. And I'm not gonna lie, Daro little arms was moving fast. They was moving fast, baby. Whoa, like the speed of light. I was like, hold on, them little arms is moving and grooving, honey. Okay, period. They both was swinging a lot. And they both was missing a lot. No shade. But towards the end, D-Sky had called Daro in the face a few little times or whatever. Like, I don't know how I would call that, because it's like, Nowthatstv actually played it in slow motion, and you could see like the arms was moving fast, but a lot of them was missing. Like, so it's like, y'all need to run that back so I could get a real good feel for this. But I do see on the next episode, after, not the episode I'm about to review, but the episode 9, I do see they're gonna run it back again. So maybe we could get a love. And then people was like, saying like, oh, that was the best fade we done saw in the house. Like, that's the best fade y'all done saw? How? When they was missing? I know my vision is not the best, but I know what I saw. I saw what I saw, and I seen what I saw. And I ain't see neither one of them eating the other one up. So what y'all talking about? That's the best fade that's been ran since y'all been in the house. I beg to differ, honey. I beg to differ. Okay, so now we get to the end of the episode, which leads into episode 8. Okay, so now I'm about to start episode 8 recap. So basically, Ali, who is Cashy's friend, the real tall guy who's been itching and scratching and itching and scratching and itching and scratching for a fade, he gets word that Ruby has told Landon that he said he doesn't really care for Landon, and now he wants to run a fade with Ruby for that. And it's like, I mean, if you really did say that, then like, why you need to run a fade with him? I'm confused. Like, and he says like, oh, that was messy, but it's like, I don't feel like that was messy. No shade, because it's just like, if I'm cool with you and you see me kicking it with somebody that's been telling people they low-key don't like me, let me know. Because why do I need to be, you know what I mean? Why you phony kicking it with me? And I don't need to be thinking that it's that when it's not really that. So I don't feel like Ruby was being messy. I feel like he was looking out for Landon, because it's like, Landon kikiing with this dude and smiling at him thinking that they cool, one whole time he's telling people he don't like Landon. So I really didn't understand why he felt like he needed to run a fade with Ruby when you really did say that, because he wasn't saying that he didn't say it. He was just saying that was messy of him to say it back to Landon. So it's like, you the messy one if you ask me, because why you kikiing and kicking it with Landon if you really don't like him? That's weird, Ali. No shade. Like, what? So Ali, big tall self, him and Ruby run this fade, and Ali is acting like he really about to do. All he did was sling Ruby around a little bit. As far as like the hands, they were not really there. No shade. Like, nobody really did anything during that little fade, him or Ruby. It looked like a little playground squabble, like they was playing, like they was slapboxing or something. I'm like, is this for real, or is this a joke? Like, are they really running the fade, or like what's happening right now? And it's like, Ali, you so tall, you've been so thirsty to run a fade. I'm thinking he finna really get in there. Like, what's up? Like, and he was not. Child. I told y'all, the ones that be talking all that talk all the time like that, they never be backing it up. I knew that Nelly wasn't really on nothing, and I knew that Ali wasn't really on nothing. Like, big, tall, for nothing. You just did a playground squabble, playing. That looked like a little kindergarten squabble. Like, stop playing. That irritated me. But I'm not gonna lie, Ruby ate down on this episode when he said, "Mwah, no scars." And I feel like he ate because, I mean, he has been in a lot of fades since the very first episode, and to have no scars, it's like, "Mwah, no scars." Sorry, Ruby ate that. Mwah, no scars. Oh, he ate that. Cause what y'all been doing? All y'all done run the fade with me and ain't no scars. No scars. He ate that. Okay, he ate that little one. Okay, yeah. So then Ruby and October start debating on who won they fade, and like, I don't like this, because October my friend in real life, and I like Ruby on the show. So it's like, can y'all please just get along? Because I don't like this, man. I don't like this. Why can't we all just get along here? But I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't feel like Ruby ate up October on that round. I feel like October took that one. I'm not gonna lie. Even when they did the little replay, you know, because now the CV messy, they did the little replay, and my opinion remains the same. I give that round to October. I feel like October won it. It's not like he just overly whooped on and dogged Ruby, but I definitely give the W to him. No shade, I ain't gonna lie. So they end up going to the club and it looks lit. Like everybody having a time, honey. They got the drinks going, they got the dancers, they got the twerking going on. Like it just looks like such a vibe and everybody's smiling, just turns up having a good time until Man has to ruin the whole vibe. Like, oh my God. I send Man home. Send Man home. He needs to be put down. He need a little tranquilizer or something because he's out of control. He is a wild animal on the loose on Nowthatstv. Put him down. Okay? If y'all want to, I will look up how much the tranquilizers cost right now. And I will add some money on to how much the tranquilizers cost so we can get it. Because Man is out of control. Him and the girl Billy, they both. Matter of fact, we need to get 2 doses of the tranquilizers because it's 2 out of control animals on Nowthatstv. Oh, now, I said Nowthatstv because y'all been acting wild. No shade. But they having a great time in the club. And then Man says that he hears someone in his ear say, "Wake it up." So he just stole on a random person in the club. Just stole on them. Like, popped on them. So they got put out. Like, oh, you ruining the vibes and everything. Come on, G. Come on. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He would make me so mad. He would make me so mad if I was on the cast. Like, we already be cooped up in this house wrestling and squabbling and kung fu fighting all day, and we finally get to go outside and go to the club and you messing it up. So then they get back to the crib and they in the little hallway waiting on the elevator to go up to their different little suites or whatever, and someone says Cashy irritating. Now, it turned into this whole little thing where whether they don't know if somebody said Cashy and then somebody else said irritating and it made a complete sentence. He thought he said Cashy irritating. We don't know if somebody really said altogether Cashy irritating. Like, it's like a mystery. I don't know. But Cashy thought that it was Isaiah's boyfriend that said Cashy irritating. So he immediately squared up like, what? Irritating? I'll show you irritating. What's up? So Isaiah boyfriend like, what? Like, what up? I'll really do you in, you know. But the thing is, Isaiah boyfriend has a really thick New York accent. And whoever said Cashy irritating, I didn't hear like a really thick New York accent. So I don't know why he would assume that was him. Number 2, why was they blurring out Isaiah boyfriend face on this episode? Like, we didn't already see it on all the other episodes that he was on. We already saw his face. We already know what he looked like. Why you... What, is he DL or something? And he was like, hold on, wait a minute, don't put my face. Like, we saw his face already. I was confused. But, Isaiah ended up getting in between, like, no, you're not about to run a fade with my man, blah, blah. So, Cashy and them, they get upstairs and, they trying to explain to Cashy that he might be tweaking. And he was like, I mean... Well, if I'm tweaking, I will apologize, but I don't think I'm wrong. I know I heard Cashy irritated, and he was like, I think he might feel this type of way because how friendly I am with Isaiah. And it's like, I don't really think that's the case, like, because I don't even think that he the one who said Cashy irritating. So I don't think he jealous of, like, Cashy's relationship with Isaiah. And I ain't gonna lie. It's irritating that Cashy was ready to run a fade for being irritating. I ain't gonna like, that's irritating. That you wanted to squabble for being irritating. Like, because I mean, no shade, Cashy do be a little irritating on there. So it's like, not you ready to rumble because you irritating. Stop being irritating, shoot. Okay. So, we get a new Playboy on this episode, HBH Tay. He said that he had missed his flight. He was a handsome guy, but I don't really have an opinion on him because he didn't really say too much, didn't really get involved too much on this episode. So I really don't have an opinion on him yet, but he was a handsome guy or whatever. And the treacherous twins also return on this episode. So then Isaiah says it's elimination time. Even if you got one of the wristbands from when he came on that first day he came. He said it really doesn't matter if you got a wristband because some people was just not having the energy that he wants them to have. So it's time for eliminations. But before eliminations start, BB, y'all know Crystal from Nowthatstv, her boyfriend, he said he ready to go home. He's tired of the drama. He's tired of all the phase and blah, blah, blah. But he wants to know, like, does anybody, have an issue with him, like, want to run a fade before he leave? And it's like, BB, no shade, but it's like, baby, you ain't even been talking or saying nothing. How would somebody have an issue with you, Bookie Butt? Like, and that's what everybody was saying. Like, Landon was like Crystal. I ain't gonna lie, I fell out when Landon called him Crystal. Because they really do look alike. But Landon in his confession was like, Crystal, like, you don't even talk to nobody. How would we have an issue with you? Which is for real. And during the midst of all this, Nelly was like, well, you shouldn't have came. And Solid was like, I guess trying to stick up for BB. I didn't even know Solid and BB was cool like that, but Solid was trying to stick up for BB, like, let him talk, woo woo. So Nelly and Solid end up, exchanging words, during the time that BB was saying he wanted to go home. Baby, so Nelly and Solid start going back and forth, and I'm not gonna lie. I have been bamboozled. I have been gypped. Okay, I have been tricked. You have tricked the Lucci because Solid had me convinced. Solid had me so convinced that he get down with the get down and he really lay him out. That he play point him out, knock him out for fun. I really thought Solid get active, but baby, Nelly done balled him up on this episode. Like what? Balled him up. Like old homework, baby. He done balled him right on up. Okay. Like, and Solid wasn't even barely swinging back. He talking about, because Nelly grabbed his shirt and he feel like that's being like a girl and he don't run phase like a girl and blah, blah, blah. And his ear hurt and what. Say the excuses, baby. Nelly finally took him a W, honey. Nelly definitely got that one. And I just really thought Solid was so big and bad in the big bad wolf. Y'all remember I said I was a little scared of him. I take it back. I'm not scared of Solid. Baby, Solid, I ain't scared of him. What? I'll run the fade with Solid. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Just kidding, Solid. I don't want to run a fade with no grown man. Okay, baby? I was just playing. But for real, Nelly did, give you a little spanking, a little whooping, okay? So that was the end of the episode. On the next episode, Big Frida comes. I'm really excited for that. They're going to have a music challenge. And then we're going to see D. Scott and Daro run another fade. We got Trey Zane versus Andre. And y'all remember, I could not remember Andre's name for the life of me. I just had to rewind the intro before I started filming this so I could see Andre's name. He's been a ghost. Another Chicago person. Like, why the Chicago people being ghosts? BB, Daro, Andre, the only Chicago person that's really standing on business and like really, showing themselves is October. And I'm glad it's the one that's my friend. But I ain't gonna lie, if Armin, because isn't Armin from Chicago? If Armin would have still been on here, I feel like Armin would have been eating this season. I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Armin. But yes, you guys, that was the end of the episode. I am going to review Greek Life. I'm going to film that right after I upload this. I'm going to, while this is uploading, I'm going to film Greek Life episode 1 recap. So I don't know if I'm going to drop both of them today. Today is Thursday. June 20th. So I might just do both of them drop today. I don't know. It depends on how YouTube acting. But yes, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching.